Deserts cover about one-fifth of the Earth's land area. Most of them are centered along the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. A desert can be defined as an area where there is very scanty rainfall and the vegetation is very little. Hello everyone, welcome to all in Apla Knowledge Katta YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel Apla Knowledge Katta. So today we are going to learn about the desert region. Deserts cover about one-fifth of the Earth's land area. Most of them are centered along the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. A desert can be defined as an area where there is very scant rainfall and the vegetation is very little. It may be hot or cold but remains very dry and almost barren. As I told you, deserts cover more than one-fifth of Earth's land area and they are found on every continent. A place that receives less than 10 inch means 25 centimeters of rain per year is considered a desert. Deserts are part of a wider class of regions called drylands. Now let us see about major deserts of the world. In this image, you can see that the larger deserts like the Sahara Desert of North Africa, the Colorado Desert of North America, the Arabian Desert of the Arabian Peninsula, the Gobi Desert of China, and the Thar Desert of India are located in the Northern Hemisphere. The Southern Hemisphere comprises of the Atacama Desert of South America, the Kalahari Desert of South Africa, and the Great Australian Desert of Australia. Now let us learn more. In this image, you can see most of the desert areas of the world are located in the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. At 0 degree, as we know that there is the equator, and to the north side at 23.5 degree north there is the Tropic of Cancer, and 23.5 to the south there is the Tropic of Capricorn. And most of the desert part of the world is compressed on these two points, means the Southern Hemisphere and the Northern Hemisphere. In this image, the highlighted areas with yellow color shows the desert part of the world. With this image, with the help of this image, we can understand the places or the areas where we can find most desert areas. Here we can see North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, South America, and Australia. These are the most desert regions. Sahara Desert, Gobi Desert, Peruvian Desert, Arabian Desert, Kalahari and Namib Desert, Atacama Desert, Turkestan Desert, Patagonian Desert, Great Indian Desert, and Great Australian Deserts. These are the major deserts that are located in Northern and Southern Hemisphere. Again, with the help of this image, we can understand major deserts on Earth. So friends, you can see here with the color of white, the places are highlighted of the desert area. In this video, we are going to discuss deeply about the desert land of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia lies in the western part of the Asian continent at the junction of the European, Asian, and African continents. Some of its prominent neighboring countries are Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Yemen, Oman, and Bahrain. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in West Asia and occupies three-fourths of the Arabian Peninsula. It has the Red Sea on the west and the Persian Gulf on the east. Most of its oil rich regions lie in the eastern part along the Persian Gulf. The country has the world's largest and continuous stretch of dry and sandy desert. It is known as the Rab al Khali or the empty quarter. Mountainous coast we can see to the western and central and eastern Saudi Arabia consist of mainly plateaus and deserts. In some parts, underground water comes to the surface forming water bodies called oases. These are the only fertile part in the desert. That means only specific part is there that is known as the oasis. That part or place has the fertile soil. This is the flag of the Saudi Arabia. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the center of Saudi Arabia. Most parts of Saudi Arabia experiences extreme heat and drought. It is one of the few places in the world where summer temperature rises above 50 degrees Celsius. Winters are extremely cold and sometimes the temperature goes below the freezing point. There is a great difference in the day and night temperatures. In daytime, the absence of cloud cover allows the heat to penetrate through the land, making the days very hot. At night, the desert land becomes very cold. The climate remains extremely dry and temperature fluctuates from extreme heat during day to freezing cold at night. This fluctuation in temperature makes the rocks break and crumble into tiny particles of sand. That is why most of the land surface is sandy. Sandstorms are common in deserts. They blow away sand from place to place, forming sand hills known as sand dunes. These sand dunes are not permanent and keep changing because of the sandstorms. Rainfall here is very scanty due to its distance from the sea. The dry offshore wind blowing over Saudi Arabia carry very less moisture, resulting in low rainfall. Now let us see about the vegetation in Saudi Arabia desert area. High temperature and low rainfall have made this region very dry. The vegetation here is scattered and consists of hard grasses, cacti, thorny bushes and shrubs. These plants are adapted to the harsh climate. The grasses have long roots that penetrate through the ground to get water, and cacti have thick and fleshy stems to hold moisture. Most of the desert plants have either very thin leaves or no leaves at all. This prevents water from evaporating from their surface. Date palms are grown in and around the oasis where underground water is available and the soil is fertile. Animal life in Saudi Arabia desert. Animals that live in a desert have adaptations to cope with lack of water, extreme temperatures and shortage of food. To avoid the heat, many of them burrow beneath the surface or hide in the shade during the day, emerging only at night to eat. Most Desert animals are small. They do not have to drink water at all. They get all the water they need from their food. The animals found in Saudi Arabia are of different types. Some are animals, are the swift runners, and some of them are the scorpions, which cannot run fast, hide themselves under the sand during the hottest part of the day and come out at night in search of prey. Some animals are there in South Arabia with special adaptation. Like camels, known as the sheep of the desert, can stay without food and water for many days. Their wide padded feet do not sink into the sand and help them to move across the desert without any difficulty. Their transparent and thick eyelids and the nostril prevent sand from getting into their eyes or nose during sandstorms. Their tongue and mouth are so rough that they can eat the thorny bushes with ease. The water they drink is stored in their stomach, and the food they eat is stored in the form of fat in their harems. Some native animals also can be seen in the South Arabian desert. These include ibex, wildcats, baboons, wolves, and hyenas found in the mountainous highlands. Small birds like woosters, pigeons, and quails are found in and around the oasis. Coastal areas along the Red Sea have a rich marine life consisting of flamingos and pelicans. This is the image of Arabian horse. This is the world famous horse, and this horse is known for their faithfulness and swiftness. This is very famous kind of horse of Saudi Arabia, which has very high cost. Life of the people. The scorching heat of the sun, severe cold weather, and scarcity of water make the life of the people miserable. Sandstorms known as simums that blow in summer also affect the life of the people. The people of Saudi Arabia are categorized according to their lifestyle. First category is nomadic herders. These are the nomadic people who travel from place to place in search of food and shelter for their animals. They are known as Bedouins. They are the natives of Saudi Arabia and speak Arabic. Means the nomadic herders people, they speak the Arabic language and they are known as the Bedouins. The nomadic herders keep herds of camel, goat, sheep, and horses. These animals provide them with milk, meat, hide, and skin. Bedouins do not have permanent homes. They travel across the desert in groups on camel in. They pitch temporary tents where they find pasture land for their animals. Once the land gets dried up, they move to another place. They carry goods which they trade on camels. They make carpets, ropes, mats, etc. with animal skin. Bedouins wear long, loose white cotton coats or gowns called thawbs, with which they cover their whole body. The second type of people in Saudi Arabia are known as the settled cultivators. The people of Saudi Arabia who lives in and around oasis lead a settled life. They are mostly farmers and grow maize, millets, barley, wheat, cotton, sugarcane, fruits, and vegetables. Date palms are the most important trees that they grow. These palm trees provide drinks and building materials they need to build their houses. These people live in villages and have wells dug for water. The wells are protected by high walls to save them from getting polluted by sand and dust. Their houses are closely built. The inner wall are covered with straw which protects them from heat. They have schools, markets and mosques in the center of each village. Third type of people are living in Saudi Arabia desert are known as city dwellers. Saudi Arabia has rich deposits in minerals like gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead and iron. The other minerals explored in the country include platinum, tin, chrome, nickel, titanium and precious stones. The discovery of petroleum in Saudi Arabia has changed the country. It has the largest petroleum deposits in the world and is now one of the richest countries in the world. Petroleum is known as the liquid gold for its great economic value. When refined, it provides petrol, diesel, kerosene, aviation spirits, and lubricants. So that's why Saudi Arabia is the world's largest producer and exporter of oil. In 1937, large oil reserves were discovered near Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and today the country is the world's largest producer and exporter of oil. Ocean liners such as foil tankers, cargo vessels, passenger liners, and fishing boats carry out trade across the large waterway. The Red Sea, the country's economy, has changed the life of the people to a great extent. Modern cities with skyscrapers and all facilities, schools, hospitals, industries, markets, well-lit roads and airports have emerged. Many people from villages have religion and culture of Saudi Arabia. Most people of Saudi Arabia follow Islam. The two most important pilgrim centers of the Muslims, Mecca and Medina, are located here. Muslims from all over the world visit these holy cities at least once in their lifetime. Al-Adha is the country's national dance. This sword dance is based on ancient Bedouin traditions. As the main carrying swords dance, the drummers play a rhythm and the singers sing the song. Arabic is the main language of the people of Saudi Arabia. It is also the written language of the sacred book of Muslims, the Quran, and one official language of the United Nations. I hope friends you like this video, and you can suggest me the topics in Apla Knowledge Katta YouTube channel comment box. Again we will meet in the new video. Bye. Take care.